The Bronx is the borough that gets no credit even though it built hip-hop, raised Yankees legends, and produced some of the toughest and most loyal New Yorkers in the city, and if you're from the Bronx, you're tired of people treating it like the forgotten borough, or the dangerous borough, or the borough that doesn't matter. Because the spots that built us created culture that the whole world copied without ever giving the Bronx its respect. Tell me if you're from the Bronx because this is about to remind you why we're the realest. Yankee Stadium, where legends were made and going to a game wasn't just about baseball, it was about being part of something bigger than yourself, sitting in those bleachers screaming at the opposing team and feeling like the Bronx owned New York every time the Yankees won. Arthur Avenue in Belmont, where the real Little Italy existed while Manhattan's version became a tourist trap. Getting fresh mozzarella and sitting at those red and white checkered tables eating pasta with your family, and if you knew that this was where real Italian food lived in New York. The Grand Concourse with those Art Deco buildings that used to be beautiful before the city let them fall apart, and even though they're starting to get renovated now, people from the Bronx remember when the Concourse was grand and the whole borough felt important. Fordham Road, where you'd go shopping for everything, sneakers and clothes and food, and the energy was pure Bronx, loud and hustling and unapologetically itself. Orchard Beach, which people called the Bronx Riviera, and yeah, it wasn't actually a beach, it was more like a big pool with sand, but in the summer the whole borough would be there, grilling and playing music and turning the beach into a massive party. Tremont Avenue, where you could get the best Caribbean food, and the culture was so rich that people from other boroughs would come up just to eat, but never gave the Bronx credit for having the best spots. The Bronx Zoo, which is literally the biggest zoo in America, but people act like it's just another attraction, when really growing up near the zoo meant free days exploring and learning and feeling like the Bronx had something no other borough could match. Pelham Bay Park, which is bigger than Central Park, but nobody talks about it because the Bronx doesn't get the attention, and people from here know that the best parts of New York are the ones tourists never find. Hip-hop was born in the Bronx at parties in the 70s, where DJs like Kool Herc invented a culture that took over the world, and even though everyone profits from hip-hop now, the Bronx still doesn't get the credit it deserves for creating.